Hello and welcome to our channel Enjoy English Stories. In this lesson, you will practice English speaking in a calm and natural way. We will use a simple but powerful method that helps you speak more clearly and with more confidence. While listening, relax your mind and focus on the sound of the words. This story will help you improve your English and enjoy the learning process at the same time. Listen carefully to each sentence. After you hear it, repeat the sentence out loud like a shadow. Copy the voice, rhythm, and emotion. Now, let me tell you a story about a woman whose quiet evening turns into something unforgettable. My name is Laura Bennett. I am 27 years old, and I live alone in a quiet coastal town. I work as a graphic designer from home, so most days are calm and predictable. I wake up early, make coffee, and sit by the window while the sea breeze comes inside. I like my life this way. I do not enjoy surprises. After work, I usually take a walk along the beach and watch the sunset. That evening feels no different. The sky is clear, the air is warm, and the town is peaceful. I put on my jacket, take my headphones, and leave my apartment without any idea that this walk will change everything. As I walk farther from the town center, my phone suddenly stops playing music. The screen goes black. I try to turn it on, but nothing happens. At the same moment, I notice how quiet it is. The beach is empty, and the streetlights behind me feel very far away. Then I hear a sound. It is soft at first, like footsteps on sand. I stop walking. The sound stops too. My heart beats faster. I tell myself it is nothing, maybe just the wind. I continue walking, but the sound comes back. This time it is closer. I turn around, but I see no one. The sea looks dark now, and the path ahead feels unfamiliar. I start to feel nervous. I do not know how long I had been walking, and without my phone, I cannot check the time. For the first time, I wish I were not alone. Just as I begin to panic, I see a small light in the distance. It is warm and yellow, not like a streetlight. I walk toward it slowly. As I get closer, I realize it is coming from a small wooden cot near the shore. I am surprised. I have lived here for years, but I have never seen this place before. The door is open, and soft music plays inside. I step in carefully. The cot is cozy and quiet. There are only 2 tables and a counter. A woman stands behind it. She has gray hair and kind eyes. She smiles and says, "You look cold. Please sit down." I sit at a table near the window. My hands are shaking. The woman brings me a cup of hot tea without asking. "You walk too far," she says gently. This path can confuse people when they are tired. I ask her how she knows. She smiles again, but does not answer. As I drink the tea, my body slowly relaxes. The warmth spreads through me, and my breathing becomes calm. After a few minutes, another woman enters the cot. She's about my age and looks just as surprised as I feel. She says, "I thought I was lost." We look at each other and laugh quietly. The woman behind the counter says, "You both came at the right time." She tells us that many people walk alone when they are thinking too much. Sometimes they forget where they are going. The cough, she explains, appears only when someone truly needs to stop. We talk for a while. The other woman's name is Claire. She moved to the town recently and feels lonely. I tell her about my work and how I avoid surprises. The woman behind the counter listens carefully. Then she says, "Maybe what you avoid is what you need." Her words stay in my mind. When I finish my tea, I stand up and thank her. The woman opens the door for us. Outside, the streetlights are bright again, and the path looks familiar. I turn around to say goodbye, but the cot is gone. There is only an empty space and the sound of the sea. Claire looks at me with wide eyes. "Did that really happen?" she asks. I nod slowly. I am not sure, but I feel different. Calmer, stronger, and not so afraid of the unknown anymore. Claire and I walked together for a short while before we reached the place where our paths separate. We exchanged numbers and promised to meet again. When I finally return home, I sit by the window and listen to the waves outside. I think about the calf, the woman with kind eyes, and the moment I felt lost on the beach. I realize something important. I have been living safely, carefully, always choosing what feels familiar. But that night shows me that getting lost does not always mean danger. Sometimes it means discovery. Over the next few days, small things begin to change. I accept a new project that scares me a little. I say yes when Claire invites me for coffee. I walk different streets and notice new places. I still enjoy calm and quiet, but I no longer hide from the unknown. I understand now that confidence does not come from control. It comes from trust. Trust in myself, and trust that I can handle what comes next, even if I do not see the whole path. Now it is your turn to practice. Listen to this story again and pause after each sentence. Repeat the words out loud using the shadowing technique. Copy the sound, rhythm, and feeling of the voice. Practice every day, even for a few minutes. Little steps bring real progress. Thank you for learning with me, and I will see you in the next lesson.